Ahmad Ali come in at this point. Why do you think the Congress party, now one would assume that the Congress party has looked at the merit behind nominating Shashi Tharoor as an MP and making him the face of the party for many years now, because he has a certain skill set, especially when it comes to geopolitics and diplomacy. Why would the party not follow his lead and say that, okay, someone who really understands diplomacy, someone who has served in the United Nations, it has the maturity to say that, okay, we were wrong. Maybe the party should also acknowledge and say that, okay, yes, maybe our criticism of the Prime Minister's approach in 2022 was probably not the right one.
Okay. So let's first address the issue whether the Congress party should support this statement or not. Mr. Tharoor made it amply clear that this was his personal opinion. When we talk about that, we need to understand that the toughest pie to eat is a humble pie. And instead of learning from Mr. Shashi Tharoor, who transverses and goes beyond the limitations of a political party, in which he should be praised for his neutrality, he should be praised for his intellectual honesty and humility, we stand here and criticize a gentleman who has the ability to stand up for what he thinks. I'm again correcting everyone here. He did not justify the violation of the UN Charter. He did not justify violating the sovereignty of Ukraine. He did not justify the use of force. However, he is a man who justified and said that today India is in a position where he can hug both the premiers of the state. When we talk about Mr. Tharoor specifically, let's go back in time. We talk about how he praised the government with its firm stance on China in 22. The Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, I remember for a fact, he was one of the first people who went viral because being from an opposite political party or the other political party, he actually supported it with open arms, and he even wrote about it in one of his books. When we talk about vaccine diplomacy, Mr. Tharoor supported the government again then. And we talk about him praising the Prime Minister at different occasions. He did talk about his energy and commitment. So whether we talk, and the fact that this leader, the way he is rare in politics. And we need to understand that when he was answering a specific question that was posed to him, that where does he stand today? And I think it's his neutrality, it's his humility and honesty that he gave the reply he did. So instead of criticizing, and I completely disagree with the gentleman before me, where he said that, you say that a sports person should be a sports minister. That may be right, but this is a gentleman who's represented India at the United Nations. There's nobody who knows diplomacy better than him. So instead of criticizing him, instead of telling him that, the Congress should have better leaders, I think we need to at some times go beyond this. And we need to go beyond these borders and limited political parties. So I completely support Mr. Tharoor.